for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Abdul-Jabbar against Rodman. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Michael Jordan. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the center, filling out the middle.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pippen, the pass to Rose, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
O'Neal inside, over Gilmore. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Johnson.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. For draining the triple.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. He said he wants his defense to be aggressive, even take chances. He thinks if they can pressure the ball and force turnovers, they can get out in transition and get some easy baskets. We'll see how disruptive they can be tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
I like the plan. I mean, sometimes teams focus so much on generating points, they neglect getting stops.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. Lakers working the ball around now. This one for 3, and that's good. Kobe Bryant for the triple. Kobe's got 5.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Kobe's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity. Here's Rodman, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Pippen after Shaquille O'Neal's miss, and taken away by Johnson. To the paint, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he banks in the layup.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Rose surveying the D. Pass to Rodman. Rose against Johnson. And the wide open shot from Rose. They grab their own miss. The shot, no good. Rose against Kobe. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Pippen. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
The pass to Johnson, to the middle. The shot's good from Shaq. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Inside, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Kobe, guarded by Pippen. Here's Bryant. O'Neal trying to break free. Bryant can't get it to go. Fast break, here we go. Pippen for three. Drops in the tray. Pippen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago. Lakers trail by three. The three from Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. Shaq's got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Passes it to Pippen. Back to Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. Stripped away. It's a 4-second differential. Whoa!
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Shaq can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Basket good. 6 points for Derrick Rose.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the layup is good.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. 3 on the clock. And that one's good by Pippen.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Baylor. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Pass to Butler. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Pippen's got 13.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Here's Pippen with the putback. And Butler with the second chance points. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Baylor drives in. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now, look, that was once a weakness of his game, but Butler's jumper, now it is dangerous. The defense must honor it.
There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Baylor. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Left side, Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Baylor dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Rose passes to Rodman. From past the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson, that's for 2. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Baylor. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Baylor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
He gets it in there.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. And there's the pass to Pippen. Pippen missing again.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Worthy comes in for Shaq, and it's Bryant in for West. The Bulls also changing it up. Jordan comes in for Butler, and Armstrong subbed in for Rose.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jordan. Passes to Armstrong. 1:21 left here in the second. Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. .119 left in the first half. Here's Armstrong. Chicago with a new 14. Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in. Armstrong's got his first basket.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backdoor.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Goodrich, he's checked in for Johnson. And Chicago also making a switch. Luol Deng is checked in for Pippen. Ring shot on the way. Off the left rim and out. Lakers trail by 9. The kick out to Bryant. Over Jordan. Again, Los Angeles.
And it takes a Herculean defensive effort to rattle Bryant. He sinks contested shots at will. How about his focus?
Here's Armstrong. Noah, the pass to Armstrong. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Love checked in for Chicago. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Dang against Baylor. Love trying to break loose. And again, Chicago. No good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. That shot, no good. Kobe, that's for 2. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And a close game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's West. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Here's Bryant. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. Pippen for three. Here's Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Over Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal with the rebound.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. The shot's good. O'Neal's got 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Chicago leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
The drive by Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Kobe's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Outside, Rodman. It's Pippen on the wing. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. West kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Chicago making a switch here. Sloan's checked in.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Rodman, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Stolen by Rose. And here we go, the Bulls fast break, and it's in there. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
Some changes for the Lakers. Al Gasol, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Scott in for Johnson. The Bulls also changing it up. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen. Sloan shot is off. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. And they're able to recover. No good from Gasol.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Outside, Kukoc. Kicks it to Sloan. Pass to Gilmore. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Kukoc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Scott. And the pass to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Passes it to Worthy. 18 feet out. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Bulls leading by 4. Rose finds Sloan. Back to Rose. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kobe misses. Kobe's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Kukoc. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
The 3 from Bryant. Good on the 3-point shot. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Love's checked in for the Bulls.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Gasol passes to Bryant. Kobe draws the double. Pass to Wilkes and stolen by Love. Here's Sloan. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Kukoc. Wants to get it to Rose and does. Grant, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 10. Takes the 3. The shot by Bryant, no good. Kukoc dishes to Rose. The tray. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far is... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Dang. Michael Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Noah. And it's Love in at the 4-man position. From deep. And it's Goodrich missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that one. Love's got his first basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Jordan. Knocked away. Love finds Jordan. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
But they'll get another chance. Basket counts.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
That one good for 2.
Timeout.
Love's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Lakers call time here. Kind of like what Rose has done this one so far.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Lou. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Tell me you've got what it takes, guys.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Down low, here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. No good from Baylor. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Jordan. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
There's the feed to Jordan. Well timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Here we go, one-on-one. Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson with the block. There's the pass to Bryant. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Man, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pippen against Baylor. Here's Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Kobe.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Chicago leading by 12. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rose attacking. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Pass to Baylor. Puts up a 3. It's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, wow. Such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
One-on-one fast break. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Johnson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. O'Neal. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. The Lakers making a switch here. West is checked in. Inside, here's Rodman, and Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Pippen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game. To bed.
From deep. They get the rebound. Noah, the pass to Love. And it's good, 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 12. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Armstrong. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.